Yo, what's up guys? This is my first Apex Legends video on the channel. Now, if you guys watch my streams, you guys know that I'm a person who doesn't want to just stick to one game. I can main a game and play it mostly, but I can't just only play that one game. I'll just get bored of it, and I don't want that to happen. So, other games that I play Warzone and also Apex, so this is what you guys are going to be seeing today. Now, even though I don't play Apex that often, I can still hop on and do good, help my teammates out, and win. And if you guys are wondering how I do that, this is what this video is for. This is a video on how to win in Apex Legends Season 9. I'm going to show you guys my rotations and the decision making that eventually led to the win. So make sure you guys watch the full video through, like and subscribe, and let's get right on to the gameplay. So unfortunately I didn't get to record the first 2 kills, but right now me and my teammates are in Hammond Labs. We're getting our backpacks upgraded when one of my teammates spots an enemy. As you guys can see, I'm climbing up the building and I'm wrapping around. I'm not going to attack at the same angle that my teammates are attacking in. So he pings it, I'm on top of the roof, the enemies don't expect it. When you guys see it right now, he scans them, I'm hitting them from a different angle, they don't even know what hit them. I'm shooting them back, they're not even looking at me. I get the first knock and do a lot of damage to the second. So unfortunately, one of the people that I knocked had a self-revive, so I didn't get the kill. But if you see shooting indicators, that's my teammate's name. They were just finishing off those guys. So as you guys see, I'm popping a shield, so I see a third party coming in. That's tip number 2. Always be aware of a third party. In Battle Royale games, people always want to get a free, easy cleanup to get their loot up. So as you guys can see, I'm doing tip number 1. I'm hitting from a different angle. I'm pushed through the doors. Those guys are looking directly at my teammates, not focused on me. I can get free shots on the side. That guy who's currently shooting me right now, I thought he was a knock, but he wasn't. But I cleaned those guys up too, and that's another kill. Alright, so tip number 3 is all about inventory management. So as you guys can see, I have 2 guns that take heavy ammo. My Spitfire is going to be my main gun. That's what I'm going to be doing most of the damage for. And if I don't knock them with the Spitfire, I'm going to switch to my Hemlock to get that remaining damage off. The gun that you use the most and that you're going to do the most damage with, you want to make sure you have the most ammo for that. And then you don't need as much for the gun that you're going to finish them off with. It's approaching late game. One of the most important items is the shield battery. It's super clutch for you to have an item that can restore all your shield in not too long. So you make sure you have a lot of shield batteries and good amount of white health. So I have med kits, I have some syringes, I'm good. Alright guys, so we're at the late stages of mid game. We're super close to that Apex Champions screen. I see an opponent in front of me, but for tip number 4 is to be patient. I could have instantly shot at them as soon as I saw them, but I decided I'm going to wait and get a surefire beam. So as you guys can see, luckily my opponent was standing on top of the building AFK, so we got that advantage. If it was 3 of them, it would have been a 2v3, but seeing as if it was only 2, it's a 3v1, which is a great advantage. So make sure that you guys are patient. Tip number 5 is sometimes people are afraid to fight at the later stages of the game because they don't want to lose. But seeing as if these guys had a building in zone and we were just in an open field outside of zone, we had to kill them so we could have their positioning. So make sure you guys are killing your opponents to have a better position so you can have that position. Alright guys, we're pretty much here. We're at endgame, but you haven't gotten the victory yet, so come on, follow me. So listen, we have to keep rotating in. We hit a supply drop. I ping a positioning that we want to take. It's in center zone. It's a really small zone. We have to hurry up and take a good building so that we can win this game. Sometimes when your teammates don't listen to your first ping, what you have to do is spam it so that they can listen. And even if it's your friends or randoms, you have to do that because sometimes they get tunnel vision. So for tip number 6, make sure that your teammates are listening to your comms. If it's best for the team, make sure that you're heard. If they don't listen to you the first time, don't just keep quiet. Let yourself be heard. So you're in endgame, there's 4 squads left, 11 people remaining. So right now, what you do next is you gather information. So right now on my team, I have a Bloodhound and a Crypto. These are two great characters that you can use to gather information. Bloodhound has his scans, and Crypto, he has his drone where he can ping enemies directly, and he has an EMP with it. So our squad is one squad, and it has 3 people. The people under us, as you can see, is only a squad of 2, meaning the other 2 teams have a full party of 3. So maybe it's not the best idea to push them when we can get easily third-partied. So I realized we're in a good spot in zone, so I turn on my mic and tell my teammates.
We have a good building, we don't need to push them, in all honesty.
So we're still on this building. The guys up across from me took some shots at me. I wasn't worried, I was trying to take some shots back. But as I stopped peeking and aiming at them, I decided to try to heal up. But I was so tunnel vision that I got shot in the back and I ended up getting knocked for it. So tip number 8, make sure that you're paying attention to surroundings. If I did, I never got knocked here. We end up winning this gunfight either way. Thanks to my teammates, they popped off and clutched up and got the res off on me. But make sure that you're always paying attention to your surroundings. As soon as I'm done with that gunfight, instantly go to res my teammate. I know that if I throw down my bubble, I can res quicker, and if someone tries to shoot me in the back, I'm protected. So as soon as I'm done resing, I tell my teammates.
Alright, we're cooler and just heal. We're good. All we have to do is heal.
So that's tip number 9. Make sure that you and your teammates have a level head. That could have been the end of our game. We won the gunfight. I'm telling them, yo, all we have to do is heal. We're fine.
And I have my ultimate.
So you guys just heard me tell my teammates my ultimate's ready. It's gonna come in clutch real soon. So as you guys can see on the top left of my screen, we're not in zone. We have to move all the way out in the open just to get to the next building and be safe. So I'm thinking, what do I have to do? Right now I gotta see where the other 2 squads are. In the building I'm in right now, I don't know where they are. So I open the door and I try to climb up on top of our building to see if that Pathfinder team is still above us. I end up getting shot in the back by a team on low ground, and I'm still wondering, where is that Pathfinder at? He shoots at me from on top of this pillar. So to get these guys off our backs, I throw my ultimate down, and I end up doing a lot of damage to the enemies.
I just threw my ultimate down on all.
I hit cracking people, I hit one for white, and I end up getting a knock. So I'm looking for where my knock's at. I see his teammates distracted by him. I end up hitting him, and knocking him as well.
Knocked another.
Pathfinder starts shooting at us. I end up taking a shot with the Pathfinder. I'm thinking, okay, this is our time to move. When everyone's fighting, we move. Tip number 10, rotate when there's chaos. I throw down my bubble to make sure that my teammates can move through safely and have that point where they're safe. But right now, I made a great decision by deciding I'm gonna move when everyone's getting shot at and fighting.
They're on my thing. One of them got knocked. I just did a lot of damage to the Pathfinder.
Don't worry, my brother. I got you.
Yo, protect me while I...
Giving my shields a recharge.
It was a 3v1 at the end against the Pathfinder, so of course we got the dub. And there it is, 10 tips on how to win all your Apex Legends Season 9 games. At the end, you guys are going to see my kills and damage. Appreciate the support I've been getting recently. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm out.